he was just one of many others that were being objected to. In his case, yes, we found that the objections that were before us were meritorious, and we upheld. But I must admit, for us, really, the issue was just not him. It was looking at the entire process, and we have informed, as we speak, every one of those that have been objected to, the parties that nominated them, as well as the objectors, are either informed or receiving that correspondence as we speak.
The man at the helm of the MK party is barred from standing as a candidate of his party. This is according to the constitution, which stipulates that any person who was convicted of any sentence and sentenced to more than 12 months of imprisonment without an option of a fine is ineligible to stand for the elections. All were in full agreement on the decision to uphold the objection against the former president. Furthermore, Commissioner Judge Daya Pillay recused herself from the matter, having presided over the former president's arm deal case in the Pietermaritzburg High Court previously.
Was the fact relating to Judge Pillay, who is a member of the commission, in the matter affecting the former president, the commission, Judge Pillay recused. She recused. And I think it's fundamental because this process is a process that has to be safeguarded and Judge Pillay recused, not because we said so, because she understood how these matters relate and their weightiness on the work we were undertaking.
Meanwhile, members of Arise South Africa staged a march outside the offices of the IEC, accusing the Commission of removing them from the provisional list without an explanation.
60 days before the elections, we are being told that it is an administrative error and we've been removed from the national ballot. We find this to be nefarious, we find this to be unfair, and the fact that it had to get to us coming here to demonstrate in a peaceful march to say why were we removed. We don't understand why young people in this country must continue to be subjected to these sort of things.
But the IEC has hit back, saying some political parties did not comply with the requirements needed to be eligible to contest.
In the case of Arise South Africa, we, on our investigation as we were doing this, have established that indeed they did not comply with a provision that is in Schedule 1 capital A item 3, which says that when you contest the elections of the National Assembly, you've got to have candidates on the national to national part of the ballot, as well as at least one regional to national. They did have candidates on the national to national. They did not have a candidate on the regional to national.
6 independents will contest for seats in the National Assembly, while 6 will contest for seats in the provincial legislatures. Former President Jacob Zuma still has an opportunity to appeal his objection at the Electoral Court by the 2nd of April. Thereafter, the Electoral Court will make their decision known on the 9th of April. Natasha Piri, SABC News in Centurion.